Hey everyone, and welcome to Yoga with Adriene. I'm Adriene, and today we have a yoga for self-respect practice. So today, you don't have to do this, but I invite you to grab a little something extra. Light a candle, light some incense, have a cool glass of water, grab a blankie, say a prayer, and then hop into something comfy, and let's get started. All right, my friends, welcome. Let's begin seated in a comfortable position of your choice. And it's not just a line. Today, I want you to really think, how would I feel good? So maybe Sukhasana, maybe Siddhasana, one foot in front of the other. Maybe it's available and would feel good in your body to bring the big toes together, allow the heels to open up, and you place your bum right between that little seat there. So come into a comfortable seat, and really it kind of doesn't matter what you do, as I often say here, but just how you do it. So I'm trying to just activate the brain to kind of let go of the day thus far and start to make choices that feel good or that feel right. And that said, you can come into this choice and go, actually, I'll come back over here. So come into a nice comfortable seat, and whether or not you grabbed a blanket or lit a candle or said a prayer, I'd like for you to take this moment now to find length in the spine and bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Start to relax your shoulders and welcome a gentle breath in. So we're at our best, and I believe we truly can be of service to others when we feel like we are in alignment with who we truly are. You're like, yeah, well, that sounds really nice, but how do I get there? Adriene, someone asked me recently, this really is a true story. Okay, Adriene, but how do I practice divine love? And I was like, oh, snap. And I think the answer is look inside. And so we're constantly looking to other people everywhere to like validate, to show us the respect. And it's like, well, we wouldn't be looking for that if we didn't feel that we deserved it. So if you have an inkling that you deserve it already, let's cultivate a practice through yoga that shows us that we really don't need to look outward for that. It's all inside. And then, of course, the catch-22 is, and I'm still learning, trust me, but the more we begin to recognize that and cultivate self-respect, self-love practices within, the more we are able to believe and nurture relationships that can also provide us with that positive feedback, that respect, that love. Healthy matches, if you will. And I don't just mean romantic, I just mean all kind. So dang, take this moment for you. This is a nice, juicy, just short little dose of love. A reminder to look inward when you're feeling disrespected or empty. It happens. It's the flow. Breathe into your hands here. Just, you can digest what I just said there and then just try to let it go. Trust that that knowledge already exists inside. I'm just a messenger, just a buddy, just a pal. When you're ready, you can bow the head to the heart and start to breathe again into your hands, particularly the lower belly, just sending some depth of breath down there. Just a way of honoring the body. Saying, okay, I'm listening, I'm here, I pressed play, I'm in, yes. I will be here, I will listen, I will be my own rock. And then just a little opportunity here for you to set an intention. You can take it or leave it. If you leave it, just focus on your breath here. Start to breathe deep and notice the great stretch in the back of the neck. If you want to take it, select something, articulate something that is positive that will serve you in the present moment. Awesome, and then when you're ready, wherever you are, you're gonna start to create a soft swaying motion. Move like you love yourself. And if you feel like a fool, be a fool for love here with me and just trust that you're in the right place with the right people, and that this time is valuable. Make the most of this time for yourself. Again, we don't have a long practice, so the next time you lean to the left, let your left hand come down and reach your right fingertips up and over. Breathe deep, stretch it out. Enjoy. Smell your armpit. And then come back to center, find a little sway, and the next time you sway to the right, plant the right hand down, lift the left fingertips up and over, and find what feels good here. Oh, awesome. Let this practice inspire a newness of breath, whatever that means to you. And then come back to center. You're gonna bring the fingertips behind you, turn the fingertips in towards your body, and then lift the chest up. And you might just feel enough of a stretch here, but if you need a little more, you're gonna bring the hips forward, just bring your bum forward, plant the palms down, and then inhale, lift the chest up even more. Superhero, open heart, open mind. If you're feeling a little vulnerable today, and that's why you selected this practice, breathe deep, my loves, as you open your heart. It's all good. You're doing the right thing. Great, bring your hips back in space, head over heart, heart over pelvis. You knew it was coming, big hug. One arm over the other. And you know, I always say, take what works for you and leave what doesn't. So if some of the stuff I'm saying just doesn't jive with you, stick with the videos. There's still a lot here for you to play with. You're in the driver's seat. Just the physical aspects alone of this practice could be really great. The steadiness of breath to calm your nervous system. If you are ready to just open your mind to this idea and the power of cultivating self-respect, self-care, self-love practice, then find a little sway. Relax through the jaw. Forget what you think you know about yoga. And then come to center. Nice and stacked through the spine, head over heart, heart over pelvis. I got into it there. And then we're gonna draw the navel towards the spine here. So chin to chest, we round through, should feel great big stretch. Round through, round through. Imagine the crown of your head going to the ground, should be a great big stretch. And then here we go. After this contraction, navel in, comes an expansion. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. That's the way love goes. So after contraction comes expansion. So if you're in contraction right now, guess what? It's all good. All right, opposite arm on top. So whatever arm you did before, flip it, reverse it, and give yourself a big hug. Maybe this time you get your fingers in there for a little massage, The joys of the at-home yoga practice. Come on now, gotta take advantage. And then here we go. This time we're gonna inhale, start with the lift up, elbows up, 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 lift, lift, lift. And then exhale, chin to chest. Soft and easy in the neck, navel draws in. And then slowly release. Awesome. So now we're gonna bring the hands to the knees. Just do a couple quick circles for the spine. So inhale, open heart, open mind, open chest, come forward. Exhale, contract round and back. Inhale, come forward. And exhale, around and back. Reverse the circle, inhale to come forward. Exhale, around and back. Stirring the pot, inhale, come forward. Exhale around and back. The next time you're back, lift your legs up, shins up towards the sky. Start to light a little fire in your belly, but in the most loving way. So if you need to bring your hands to catch, clasp your wrists underneath and catch yourself here, go ahead and do that. Otherwise, you might send the fingertips forward. You might pretend to drive a car. You might bring the fingertips to the temples to really light a nice fire in your belly, in your core. And then notice how this can and will and is already challenging the breath. Lift your chest, just like we did before. Nice open heart. Breathe deep. You got it. Breathing deep. Great. Then cross one ankle over the other. And we're going to come all the way up through seated. Tap into a little inner smile here. Life is good. And then we're going to come forward and all the way to a downward facing dog. So take your time getting there. Enjoy just waking up your body. Enjoy this time for yourself. Excuse me, buddy. I'm sorry, lovey. And in your own time, you'll just send the hips up high and start to walk it out, wake it up, stretch it out. Nice, soft, easy movement. Listen to the sound of your breath. Thou greatest tool. And then here's the thing. In this downward dog today, drop the shape and just be yourself. What does that mean? I don't know, man. That's up to you to figure out. Be yourself. We're just wanting to be ourselves. And the mat's a great place to explore what that feels like, what it looks like, our relationship to that. Respect. All right, 1 or 2 more cycles of breath to figure out what being yourself means in this downward dog today. Even if you just get one little glimpse. Great, and then you're gonna bring your right knee in, tap into that core again, and then step your right foot up and lower the back knee. And keep this soft and easy. You're gonna walk your right foot out and bring your right hand over towards the left for a little lizard variation. Great, and then it'll be yogi's choice whether or not you want to keep the back knee down and the heart open, or if you want to lift the back knee and maybe come onto the forearms. So it's yogi's choice, check it out. Breathe, light it up, rake it up. I'm cool, I'm hip. Pull the right hip crease back in whatever variation you have decided on, and then find a deep breath in. And then wherever you are, use an exhale to slowly come out of it. Bring the right foot back to center. Pull the right hip crease back and send the hips towards the back edge of your mat. Flex your right toes towards your third eye and straighten the right leg. Breathe deep here, big stretch. Then roll through that front foot. Plant the palms. You're gonna come to a plank pose. Strong and steady, deep breath in. And then exhale, downward dog. Nice work. Now this time, left knee comes in, squeeze. Beautiful, then step the left foot up. Nice, then lower the back knee down. Find your breath, find your footing. And then slowly, with control, we'll walk the left foot out, bring the left hand over towards the right. We start to open up through those hips. They store a lot of emotion. You know what it's, well, even if you don't know what it's all about, you can probably sense. So soften through your jaw and breathe deep. Just notice. And then again, yogi's choice, you can stay knee down. Everyone's gonna need to just squeeze that left knee in just a bit. Supporting the joints here and open the chest, or lifting the back knee, reaching the right heel down and coming forearms to the earth. Whatever variation you choose, nice depth of breath, nice full, easy breathing. When your breath starts to become constricted, that's a good sign to maybe take a step back and reposition yourself for greatness. All right, inhale wherever you are. Use an exhale to slowly make your way back to the nice low lunge. Then when you're ready, pull the left hip crease back, straighten through the front leg, flex your left toes now towards your forehead. Big breath, big stretch, slight micro bend or generous bend in that left knee. Awesome, then rolling through that front foot, plant the palms, come to plank pose. Awesome, beautiful work. Inhale to look forward, shift forward. Exhale to lower all the way to the belly. Inhale to lift up, Bhujangasana or Cobra. Find what feels good here. Activate the upper back body, open your chest, and then exhale to release. Awesome work. Inhale to press up to plank. You got it. Strong and steady. And then exhale, downward facing dog. Take a long exhale out. Empty, empty, empty. Now take a moment here, just circulating fresh blood throughout the body. And then again, maybe it's not through a ton of movement, but just give yourself permission here to be yourself. Whew. Nice work. Nice, nice, nice. Now from here, we're gonna walk the feet in towards center, bend the knees, and you're gonna come into a little squat. So even if that transition is not super graceful, that's okay. And if you come here right away and like all these bells and whistles start to go off, let's tend to it. That's the practice. So you might lift the heels and open the knees wide. You might bring your fingertips up instead of the palms. If you need to, you can even roll your mat up to give yourself a little, to bring the earth up to you. If it feels all right, you might work to bring all four corners of the feet down and the hands towards each other in Anjali Mudra. Breathe deep. Find length throughout the spine so the energy that runs up and down the spinal column is able to flow. Balancing the body. Just a little root chakra as you breathe deep, so send your breath down into your belly. Spiraling you in, back to you, back to what matters most, your foundation, the beauty and the good stuff that you were born with that's unique to you. Tight, and slowly release that. You're gonna move nice and slow. You're gonna come as gracefully as possible. You just do your thing all the way back to seated. And we're gonna once again lean back, way back, laid back. Come into this boat variation. You can straighten the legs here if that's a place where you're working. It took me years to work there with any ounce of soul and breath. So just work there in your own, work towards that in your own time. You can bend the knees again, you can clasp the wrist and catch yourself and hold yourself here. And instead of these modifications being like, oh man, I'm not good, like check your thoughts, because actually this is like a sign of the utmost love and respect to go, I'm gonna support myself. I'm not gonna look everywhere else for someone to support me or validate me. Boom, boom. Breathe deep. If you need a little more of a challenge, maybe you take the last couple cycles of breath here to throw your center off balance. Otherwise, breathing deep here, nice full cycles of breath. You got it. Welcome that heat. We're almost done. You're doing awesome. All right, you have one more breath cycle in you. Yes, you do. Here we go. Inhale. And then exhale, cross the ankles, come back to your meditation pose. Sit up nice and tall. Inhale in deeply. And exhale completely. Relax your shoulders. Once again, inhale in deeply. Inhale lots of love in. As you exhale, allow the shoulder blades to just drape down the back body, create lots of space. And then bring your left hand to your heart and your right hand to your belly. Close thine eyes and notice how you feel. From here, you can pause the video, set a little timer, and sit for 2 minutes in a Vipassana or a quiet seat. You can also set a timer if you have the time. Don't worry about the timer. You can come into Shavasana and just lay there for 5 minutes. If you must boogie, we understand. And thank you for sharing your time and your energy and for really taking the time to get to know yourself and respect yourself, because when we do that for ourselves, I truly believe the world is a better place. So thank you. I support you. Thank you for supporting me in this practice as well. And let me know and let others know if you like, how it's going, how you're doing down below. And we'll see you next time. Draw the thumbs all the way up, palms together, and then thumbs all the way up to the third eye. Deep breath in. Long breath out to bow. Namaste.